let's face it, cooking is hard. It can require finesse, precise measurements, and expensive equipment.
Yes.
But it doesn't have to be, especially when you're armed with a few fresh ingredients and a big mixing bowl. You've got someone like our friend April Brilliant. Well, it's going to be so easy.
Exactly.
April, of course, from Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3. And I love having you in the DelmarvaLife kitchen because everything you make is so easy, but yet amazing
Well,
to eat.
thank you so much. And you'll see that I didn't bring my crock pot today. So
Thank
this
you.
is new and
Thank you.
different, right? It's summertime, so we have to do something without the crock pot.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just thankful the crock pot's not here. That means I'm not going to break the spoon.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Like the
He did
last
break the
time.
spoon.
Yeah, that did happen. So
Well,
what are we making?
We're making Cowboy Caviar, and this is just something I stumbled upon recently. A lot of people have known about it, but it was new to me. And I was like, this is easy and delicious, and I'm going to let you put the ingredients in there because I know you're the little chef.
Yeah.
We're going to start with 1.5 cups of corn. Now, this can be frozen corn. You can use canned corn, or, which I didn't even realize this, although I've done it before, you can eat corn on the cob raw. So in the summertime, you could just shave it off and use it. Yeah.
Okay.
It says so on the internet, so I'm guessing
Okay,
it's
well,
true.
everything on the internet
That's
is
true.
We have
Sure.
some black-eyed peas there. That's just one 15-ounce can.
Okay.
Of course, you want to drain it and rinse everything.
it
off,
yeah.
And black beans.
And black beans. All right.
This is
And
exhausting.
It's always very
really
fresh.
tough.
I
This
know,
is
right?
tough, man.
Now, it really calls for 3 Roma tomatoes, but I forgot to order the tomatoes. But I had a few little cherry ones in my
the
fridge,
tomatoes.
so I just
Okay.
chopped those up.
There we go.
Then we have 1 red pepper cut up and just like 3 slices maybe of like the sliced jalapenos that you can get in the jar.
Okay.
If you want more of a kick, you can use fresh and you can use
course.
more. Then we have half of an onion, so I guess that
Half
would
of
be
a
a quarter,
quarter of an onion.
quarter of an onion.
Half
Chopped
and a,
up.
yeah, half and a half is a quarter. Yes.
I'm terrible at math. But I'll tell you that I'm not a math major. By any means.
love it.
That's why I do this. All my math teachers are
I
saying
am a
right now,
math
yeah,
major, and
that's
this is
right.
why I do this too.
Well, good to say you know.
Right.
All right. And then with my favorite, cilantro.
Mine.
And I always probably add more than what you need to. You only need to add like
Cilantro and garlic are the same in the fact that you can just add as much as you want. The recipe calls for a clove. It's like 17. We know.
But if you can't eat cilantro like some people, you don't need to put it in.
you
right?
don't have to. You can. That's the beautiful thing about this. You can mix it up however you want. If you wanted to add some garbanzo beans, you could do that as well, which I think are great. The dressing, you might want to swirl that
I
around a
noticed
little
that.
bit.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's going to be 1.5 cups of olive oil.
Okay.
Or excuse me, I take that back. 1/2 cup of olive oil. And then you have a little garlic powder, some salt, some pepper. You can use a teaspoon of sugar, but I use a pack of Splenda. And then lime juice.
I'm going for the very
juice
fancy
of 2
pour.
limes.
The juice of 2 limes. Okay.
I'm going for the very fancy pour today.
There you
Okay.
go. Look, you are fancy. You look a
So
professional.
I guess he's going to stir that up, right? So while he does that, you're going to tell us a little bit about your guest DJ.
Yes, this
system.
is something I'm doing on the show on Thursdays in the 11 o'clock hour, having people come in and get the chance to go behind the scenes with me and be a guest DJ. Loving it.
Fun.
So we can do grown-ups, but I can do children as well. It's always better, though, if they're a little bit of a talker.
Yeah.
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 So that, because if not, it's kind of like a lot of silence.
Yeah.
But with some radio magic, I make it very easy and stress-free.
Oh, so how
it's
can
a lot
folks
of fun.
get involved?
All they have to do is go online to coastcountry.com. You'll see April's guest DJ. Click there. They'll answer a few questions, and it's just as easy as that. And I'll call them up, and if they talk to me,
It's important.
It's important.
if
It's
it's
the first
silence
test.
on the side, I'm like, well, maybe you can just come in for a visit. But it's a lot of fun.
Do they get to pick the songs?
They do get to maybe a couple songs, and they definitely get to introduce some of the songs,
Oh,
which
that
is always
sounds
a lot
wonderful.
of fun.
Okay,
right.
well
Here we
that
go.
So,
now it's time to
Dish
taste
it up.
it.
Now you can use this as an appetizer, like a little salsa for your friends, or you can use it as a side dish.
I was just gonna have you pour it on top.
I
Oh,
could
sorry, on
sit
top,
with this
okay.
No, no, you're
bowl
Mike
and this
wants-
bag of chips in
Mike
front of the
wants
TV,
nachos. There you
There
go.
you go.
and that I could eat it all.
That just makes let's just make sure that we get a nice full bite.
Yeah,
in
you
each
need to
bite.
make sure
Yeah.
you have everything on your chip there. Isn't it good? I love this stuff. I just eat it with a fork, like a side dish.
It's so fresh. It's so light. It really fits well. Like if you go to a barbecue, you can make this and bring it
Perfect.
as a dish for like a potluck. It's amazing.
It took us like 3 minutes.
Right.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
it. Easy as that.
All right, I'm gonna keep eating now.
All right, April, thank you so
Thank you,
much.
April.
Always my pleasure. Thank
And
you, guys.
we'll hear you on the radio.
Yes, indeedy. I'll be there.
All right.
Oh, make sure you don't go anywhere. After the break, we're heading back over to the Mid-South audio stage where the major miners are getting set up to treat us to some Friday tunes. DelmarvaLife. We'll be right back.